Hello everyone, welcome to official YouTube channel of SM Education Services. In this particular video, we are going to talk about all the open states counseling. There are totally 12 open state counseling, and we are going to do deep level of analysis and prediction on your rank and budget. So based on your budget and rank, which state you should go for. If you want to know this information, we are going to cover all the open states, mostly Karnataka, UP, Bihar, Pondicherry, Uttarakhand, MP. These states we are going to cover in detail, so that candidates should get benefited while they want to go for choosing which open state they should go ahead with. So watch this video until last, so that you should get a chance to get the information about your preferred open state. So starting with let's categorize the counseling into 4 categories. So first category can be MCC category, where you can do the counseling for all India government colleges, 50% of the all in government colleges all over India, and then deemed colleges. So round 2 is already done. We are waiting for round 2, and that will be done after round 1 counseling is almost done for all the states. Okay. Second type of category of counseling can be state counseling. Is either your home state counseling or open state counseling. When it comes to open state counseling, every state conducts counseling for their 50% remaining government seat and all the private colleges in the particular state. So if you come suppose from UP, then you can take part, definitely can take part in UP state counseling. But at the same time, based on your rank and budget, if your budget and rank is not suitable to get a good branch you are looking for in the state you come from, then you can definitely go for open state counseling, where you can participate in other state like Karnataka. So there are totally 12 open states you can choose based on your rank, and this analysis is going to help you out. Okay. Third type of counseling can be, actually I covered second and third, home state and private home state and open state counseling. So second and third. Now fourth type of counseling can be DNB. If you don't get any seat allotment as per your preferred branches within your reasonable budget, then you definitely can go for the counseling for DNB. Okay. So in DNB is entirely different, a different platform is there for conducting the counseling, and hopefully we will get the notification for DNB in the first week of May. Okay. So okay, now who are eligible for open state? Here you need to have in mind, if a candidate has got a rank of 70,000 or 80,000 plus, and you are just qualified due to your category. If you come from SC category, ST category, OBC, and based on that category you are qualified. But you have to keep in mind that in order to apply for other state, you need to have at least 366 mark. It means you need to qualify as a general category cutoff. Okay, then only you are eligible for other state. Okay. Second thing, if you come from particular category SC, ST, OBC from your state, but when you go for other state counseling, open state counseling, your caste, your category is not eligible to be stand in other state counseling. So the logic here is, for your state you might be a SC or ST or OBC candidate, but when you go for other state, the same caste might not be coming under SC, ST or OBC. That's why your category won't be playing any role in other open state. For open state, you are a general merit candidate, you are a non-reserved candidate. Okay. And one more thing, there are 12 open states, so it's not a wise decision to apply for many number of state counseling. You need to go for between 2 to 4 state counseling, open state counseling, so that you don't mess yourself up with all the counseling processes, because there are security deposits also for some of the states. And if you happen to get a seat in multiple state counseling in round 1 or further rounds, then you have to decide to leave the seat for other state allotment. Then you will be losing money. Okay, and it's not wise to go for so many state registration. So this video will help you in figuring out which state you should go with based on your budget and rank. So we'll start now state wise. We'll start with UP. So UP is a state where we get most number of applications for PG. Okay, and it has most number of seats also in all the states. Okay, in all the states it has most number of seats for PG. And here one more benefit point for other state candidate is there is no quota given for state candidates. All private seats, 100% private seats are acting same for other state candidate as it acting for home state. There is no NRI quota, there is no quota for state, so there is no reservation. You are eligible to take part in 100% seat available in private colleges. So logically, if we see, it is possible if huge number of candidate having low rank, having good rank, I say, if they register in UP, they can get all the seats, and there won't be anything available for home state candidates. So it's just a scenario so that you can understand how the seats are distributed. It's distributed equally for the state and home state. Now we will talk about how many colleges are there, how many private colleges are there. So you would have seen by now by UP DGME website, you can go there and download the fee structure for 14 colleges. They have announced the fee structure for 14 colleges as of now, and DGME is an authority, so it's part of government. So whatever they say, all the colleges have to follow. So there is no such fee apart from the fee mentioned in the document. In previous videos I had shared the documents with you for the fee structure. You can have a look out at our channel. You just look out for fee structure UP state, so you can find out the fee structure. So, and there are 5 other minority colleges. So totally it's going to be 14 plus 5, 19 private colleges which are available for your open state counseling if you go for UP, and you have very good chances there to get a good branch in a reasonable budget. So if you talk about the fee for those 14 colleges which are listed and announced by DGME, UP DGME is ranging from 13 lakhs to 24 lakhs. So the least fee is there for Subharthi Medical College, that is 13 lakhs. When we talk about minority college, so is ERA Medical College, Career Medical College, Integral, that is in Lucknow, FH Medical College is in Agra, and Tirthankar Mahavir, that is Jain minority college. So all these are minority college, and for minority colleges 50% seats are reserved for minority candidates. So if you are a minority candidate, so it's very good chance for you for in UP, and in the rank of 50, 60 and 70,000, also 80,000, so you have chance to get a branch there. So based on your rank you can expect the branches. If you have rank like 50,000, still you can get good branch, and rank is around 80,000, still you expect to get a clinical branch, lower clinical branch if you come from minority, because 50% seats are reserved for minority. For minority colleges the fee is going to be bit higher than the 14 colleges. So it's going to be not much high. It would be ranging between 30 to 30 lakhs, 32 lakhs per annum. Okay. And there are confusion about the fee structure in UP. Based on the last few year trends, people are still afraid about the fee of UP. But since this fee structure has been notified by UP DGME website, so it's very clear that there is no additional fee that is going to be charged when you go for actual admission to the college. And if you still have doubt, so to clarify the doubt, you can write an email to the email available on the UPDGME, and you can ask the question about the clear-cut fee for particular college. They will able to answer you, and that answer will be the final. So with this approach, you can get the clear-cut answer to your question about the fee. And number of seats is very high. Minority candidates are going to get benefit. So in 30 to 35 lakhs budget, they are going to get a good seat, good branch there in minority colleges. Okay, if we talk about what are the colleges are good in UP, this is also a very demanding question among the candidates. Which are the good colleges in UP? So Sri Ram Murthy is the best college in UP, private colleges, and then it comes Ruhelkhand, Muzaffarnagar, Sarda, Saraswati Medical College, that is in Hapur, that is also good college. Subharthi, it has list fee. Era Medical College, that is minority medical college. Tirthankar Mahavir, then Heritage. So these private colleges are have experience of providing clinical education, and they are good. Talking about Heritage, Rama Medical College Hapur and Rama Medical College Kanpur, they are also good. Heritage is based out at Varanasi. So you can think about and you can plan about based on your budget and your rank. So you have the fee structure for UP. There is no hidden fee, okay, and there is no additional fee. 1.2 lakhs is the miscellaneous fee that need to be paid apart from tuition fee every year, and 5 lakhs including all the charges is one time payable security deposit that will be refunded after you complete the course, and then tuition fee. Hostel fee including mess charge and everything is going to be 2.5 lakhs per annum for single occupancy, and for other non-AC and AC you can see the charges in the other video I have posted it. Okay, so this is pretty much everything about one more thing I want to cover here, that is very important. You need to see which open state has free exit round and which doesn't have free exit round. What does it mean? If a state has free exit round, you can go ahead and do the choice filling without so much care also, and you have a probability to leave it. But for UP is a state that doesn't have free exit round. So if you got a seat allotment in particular college round 1, and if you want to leave it, then your 2 lakhs money will be penalized by 2 lakhs of money. So that much penalty you have to pay. Suppose you didn't get any allotment in first round, then you can go ahead for the second round. It's also possible after you don't choose the round 1 allotment, then you will be charged 2 lakhs penalty, but still you are eligible for the round 2. You can pay 2 lakhs amount of security deposit once again and can take part in second round. So all this information is going to be useful. Talking about stipend in UP, stipend is there, 100% stipend is there in all the colleges in UP. It can be less or more depending on the college fee. For the colleges that which has a fee of 13 lakhs, 14 lakhs, the amount can be less. You can go ahead to the college website and can check the stipend amount there. For Rama Murthy, the stipend is good. The college fee is 24 lakhs and the stipend amount is ranging between 40 to 50,000 per month. It can differ. In first year they give less or more, so it can differ which year they give more and which year they give less, but definitely the stipend is there, and there is no bank guarantee. This was also a confusion. Is there any bank guarantee in UP? Because candidates are very afraid of UP based on its history. So this time they have controlled its additional fee, they have controlled it all the hidden fee, and there is no bank guarantee. So Uttar Pradesh is going to be very attractive place for the counseling for all the other candidates belonging to other states. If they have good rank, they can secure definitely a good branch there. So best of luck for UP state. Now coming to Uttarakhand. After Uttarakhand, we'll cover Karnataka. Karnataka is also most demanding state for good rankers. In Uttarakhand, we have two good private colleges, Himalayan Medical College and Guru Ram Rai Medical College. So in Guru Ram Rai Medical College, the fee right now is 19.76 lakhs, okay, and the hostel fee is 4 lakhs. The security one-time security deposit 8 lakhs. But they have asked, they have requested to increase their fee by up to 26 lakhs. Every year they do it, but it mostly it doesn't happen that the fee gets increased. If it happens, if they get approval for the fee increment, then it will be, their fee will be 26 lakhs. The fee for Himalayan Medical College is comparatively lesser than Guru Ram Rai, and both the colleges are very good. You can expect to get good branch there. If you have rank like 40,000, you can get up to non-clinical, and for top branches like radio, derma, pediatrics, ortho and all, you can expect to get, if you have rank up to 25,000. So you can register for Uttarakhand depending on your, and the registration fee is 4,000 and 2 lakhs is the security deposit. Now coming to Karnataka. Karnataka is a very good state for other state candidates. After all India government colleges, the cutoff goes for Karnataka private colleges. It's due to its attractive and very less fee. For all the private colleges except 3 private colleges, the fee is 8.72 lakhs per annum for all the branches, and the cutoff goes pretty high for all those colleges, because they choose Karnataka private college just after all India quota, okay, is done. And for lower clinical, still we can get in high rank. But in Karnataka there is one more fee, that is other. In other section the fee is 60 lakhs per annum. So in 60 lakhs per annum you can expect, even if you have rank above 70,000, 75,000, you can expect a good branch to secure in Karnataka in other category. So you will be getting that option while doing the choice filling. Now we can talk about and one more thing about Karnataka. The Karnataka registration date has been extended by 1 day. So as this video is created on 21st of April, so by midnight of today, 21st of April, by midnight you can still do the registration for Karnataka. People faced so many issues while doing the registration for Karnataka. That's why they have extended the date, and for the fee payment you can do up to 22nd April. So still you have chance to register for Karnataka, and there is no security deposit for registration. There is only counseling fee, that is 1,000 for general category and 500 for OBC, SC, ST category. Okay. We'll talk now about Pondicherry. Pondicherry state candidates are pretty disappointed by the first round of counseling, as they have got just one college, and 2 colleges are named as minority college. But the chances are there that from the second counseling onwards, there will be those 2 colleges will also be available for other states. Now talking about the Pondicherry candidates. The Pondicherry candidates, the government quota seats are the merit list for government quota seats are not yet published. So for the Pondicherry resident candidates, they are still waiting for their choice filling. First the merit list will be published, because they had some problem with it was taking more time to verify their address proof. So they took more time for government quota seats. So there will be another notification, and I will update you on that for the government quota merit list and the choice filling date. So in the first round for Pondicherry states, all the government college and all 3 colleges will be available for them to do the choice filling. And after the leftover seats, after first round choice filling, whatever the seats are left over in those 2 minority college, those 2 minority seats will be, minority college will be available from the round 2 for other states. So in round 2 you are going to expect hopefully 3 colleges. Okay, for Pondicherry. So it is more or less, more or like based on the MP state pattern. MP state does the same thing. We'll talk about MP state later point of time in this video. So in Pondicherry, the choice filling is done, and on like anesthesia also they got on 23,000 rank. They got anesthesia. So candidates are disappointed due to just one college. And now we'll talk about Punjab. Punjab has one private college, that is Adesh Medical College. It's pretty good medical college and pretty old also. The fee is 14 to 15 lakhs for clinical branches, and you have good chance here if your rank is like around 25,000. So you can, other state candidate can also apply for Punjab, and they can secure a good branch here in very attractive budget, that is 14 lakhs. Now we'll talk about Rajasthan. Rajasthan, the choice, today is the last date for choice filling. Okay, and high budget colleges are there, and high ranker can get a good seat here due to its high fee. So for few colleges there, the fee is above 55 to 60 lakhs per annum, but it's not for all the colleges. There are colleges for them the fee is 25 to 35 lakhs per annum. So you can opt for them also. And one more thing, for some of the colleges they had requested for bank guarantee. So the government had approved it, and few colleges will ask for bank guarantee. And if you are negotiating with PDC, it's for second year and third year fee, so that you can complete your course, they should have credibility on you. So Rajasthan and Karnataka, there is very good chance to get private college even in high rank like 70 80,000, but the budget will be going high. So you can balance out your plan. If you don't have any problem with your budget, you are ready to pay 60 lakhs per annum, 55 lakhs per annum, or 50 lakhs per annum, then you can get a seat in Karnataka other category, and Rajasthan. For Rajasthan, registration is already done. For Karnataka is already, by today it will be done. Now we'll talk about Haryana. In Haryana, there is just one private college, that is SGT Medical College. In that, for lower clinical ENT, anesthesia, opthal, and all those branches, the fee is 20 to 22 lakhs, and for other higher clinical branches, the fee is 30 to 32 lakhs. So candidates are having 40,000, 60,000 rank, between 40 to 60,000, 30,000, they have chance to get a seat there, and depending on their rank they can either get higher clinical or lower clinical branches. Now we'll talk about West Bengal. West Bengal registration is done. It was done pretty early. Still waiting for the seat matrix and the further choice filling and other updates. There is only one private college, KPC, and the total budget is 50 lakhs, and entire fee you have to pay at a time. So if you are not prepared with complete money, then you can go for loan also, because all the entire fee you have to pay at a time. Coming to Bihar. Bihar is also good state for the candidate who have mediocre rank, between 30 to 55,000 rank or 60,000 rank. They can also register for Bihar. It's open state. There are 3 private colleges, and out of them one is minority college. So Mata Gujri Devi is a Jain minority college, and good chance for, sorry, is not Jain, is Sikh minority college, and 30% seats of the Mata Gujri Devi Medical College is reserved for 6 students. So those have good chance there. The fee is going to be ranging between 12 lakhs to 23 lakhs, depending on the branches. There are the 2 private colleges, one is in Kishanganj Medical College, and other is Katihar Medical College. So, and there is no security deposit. When you go for registration, they will charge only the counseling fee, registration amount. There is no security deposit. So you have a good chance here in Bihar also. Now we'll talk about MP. We in last video also we had mentioned about the rule for MP. Let's understand one more time. So the registration is still going on until 22nd. You can do the registration for MP. For Bihar, registration is still going on. You can still register for Bihar. For MP, they give the preference. First of all, MP is a big state, is a huge state, and they give the preference for their home candidates. Okay, so for out of all 6 private colleges in the first round, other state candidates are not eligible to take participation. From second round onwards, other state candidates can participate in the counseling, but the rule is after all the seats are after for the leftover seats only the other state candidates can get allotted. So the chances are there that lower clinical or non-clinical branches are gettable there, and less chance to get the good clinical branches, as they will be, as those seats will be already filled by MP candidates. And the fee is also very good there. It's very attractive, between 10 to 11 lakhs per annum. So that's so good option for those students who are from MP. And for other candidates, they can apply from second, they can do the choice filling from second round, but and then mop up round. Okay, there is one more state, open state, Sikkim, and only one college is there, private college, Sikkim Manipal. The fee here for lower clinical is between 20 to 22 23 lakhs, and for higher clinical is 30 plus. Less number of candidates do register for Sikkim Manipal, but still you have good chance here. If you have rank between 50 60, still you can get a clinical or non-clinical branch here. So pretty much we have covered almost all the states. Okay, so now we are going to talk about how you can plan based on all these information, how you can plan to decide which state you should apply for and which state you should live, based on your budget, based on your preferred location, and based on your preferred branch. So there are multiple factors. So if you are not able to decide, then you can call us. The numbers are given in the description. You can discuss with us if you have if you need further information about any other things regarding to any open state or any closed state, about all India counseling further rounds or DNB. Okay, so we do provide paid services also for all these counselings. So you can consult us. Our counselor will guide you step by step in all the processes, and our target is to get the seat allotted in first round or the second round maximum as soon as possible, because in further rounds it gets risky, and in further rounds also you have to be very calculative. If you want to wait until further round, you should have some calculation, and you should strike through it to get the seat allotment in very good possible combination. Okay, so you analyze and don't apply for more than 2 to 4 open states including your home state. So you have the 3 chances. One is all India, second round is still awaiting, and you have your closed state. We have talked about all the open states, what are the chances for particular, if you come under the range of particular rank, and according to your budget what are the chances, and which open state is good for you. The Karnataka, most number of candidates have applied for Karnataka. Looking at its no security deposit, just 1,000 or 500 registration fee. So many candidates have applied for Karnataka. For UP also many candidates apply. Looking at its good probability to get branches of there. Okay, so you decide over it and let us know if you need any kind of help. So in further video we will talking about if any further notification or useful information we think we require you to share with you, we will create such videos. Until then, take care, be safe at your home, and goodbye.